Here video. I'm gonna step up out of here. Yeah, we gonna shoot this here video. I don't really even got a topic of what I'm shooting about. I guess I'm just thankful for the blessings of God. He is master, resource, his strength. He is all and all. Sure. So I guess, man, pretty much that's what I wanted to shoot the video originally because I was trying to get the thing shoot the video. I don't know, but I did go to a familiar pastor church that we kind of grew up grew up with. I was intending to make it to another church, but I kind of left the hotel a little bit late. And that was another thing. Shoot, this last hotel I went into, man, that jugger had a full size refrigerator in it, and it was a little bit better with no, with some what you call it. But I guess I'll hit on this topic here. Uh, you know, you got to wonder. Um, now, when this thing started up with me with NWO, I was down in St. Charles, Missouri, and at the time I was well off financially wise. Yeah, I was well off financially wise, and I think they thought I was, dark skinned dude. It was St. Charles at that time, 2012. It was real racist. It was a real racist this city, and by the means of how we, what I'm saying, because originally it was me and my wife that was supposed to been set up in the place, but uh, uh, yeah, some other stuff was going on with the marriage, and uh, yeah, so I winded up there by myself. Having I had bought my son a car, my oldest son a car, and I had it on the back of my van. Uh, and it was on, it was on a tow bar, not on a tow bar. It was on the thing that you pull it up on there, and I forgot it was car tow. Uh, then I had another car, and I still had the house in St. Louis, Missouri, that was being repaired, and uh, yeah, so originally the neighborhood watch, the NWO's garbage started from St. Charles. They were trying to figure out, I guess, how a dark skinned young man could have all that I had. It was a condo with two floors on it, and yeah, that's what originally started from. They were trying to figure out, being nosy, minding it. He should have been minding your own business, but unfortunately, it didn't, and that's where it started from. Um, and it escalated. NWO have many different little bodies in different cities. You'll see the list sign with the neighborhood watch thing on. So what I've noticed from the thing, it's like a rat maze. You got privileged light skinned people that probably been, saying more than likely was on it to us all our life, try to get along for a car, and they tell you need this, you come back with that, and then they, saying doing, and from what they be doing to me, saying petty stuff to them is exciting. Saying, and you got to think, right, for a privileged white joker, prejudice, that feel like they should always remain at the top, you know they got everything they want. They got the biggest of the screen, they got the biggest house, they got the biggest swimming pool, and they become to be bored. On the plantation, they used to, saying, quite sure, have fun with the slaves, not, mutual, but probably had, saying, sit up there and watch a dark skinned person move a bunch of, hay barrels that they done told them to do, and then wait till they get down to the last one. Probably come on, what you doing? Oh, I didn't want it right here. I want it there. I mean, the stuff I see out here is sick minded, and it ain't just started. I know dark skinned people, you know what I'm saying, they had the money to put this all together, to pay for the devices, paying all these people, even having the mindset, the technology, or the power to reach authority figures to get them involved into it. So this thing just been, you know what I'm saying, escalated uh because it's like the Procter and Gamble thing. They felt that could nobody stop them, so they told people, yeah, they were taking the money from their sales and using it to worship the devil. That was in 2000, 1999 or 2000. Y'all Google and look it up. Procter and Gamble. They made an open confession to the public that yeah, they used their money to worship the devil. And when the guy that was interviewing, I think it was Gamble, she said that when he asked, he said, "Ain't you worried about the Christians?" Hearing this, she said that it ain't enough Christians in this world to stop us. And I guess Christians at the time showed them, or they just went back underground with it. So you've always had this spiritual battle between good and evil. Good have always prevailed. And you know what I'm saying, the Bible tells us we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principality. However, though, the full explanation of that is that God is saying that the foundation of what we're really fighting against is Lucifer. But people have free choice of will, so folks choose to serve Lucifer. So those fleshly individual are doing Satan work. It's amazing because, like I said, they'll do little petty stuff that I guess they feel like they'll get an arousement out of. You know, saying something wrong up there, but um, it's amazing to me because I see Christian folks that be coming straight out of church, and you know what I'm saying, they get that or they get that, and they be on it. You know what I'm saying. I'll make a joke of famous Jack. I can go to a church that ain't had probably three people up in there. I pop up in that gym a couple of times, and they feel like that's where I'm gonna be at. All of a sudden, boy, folks be coming out the woodwork, uh, because they whole thing is to try to, I guess, make me uncomfortable. And then if you just break that thing down to it, it's the effect of what the word says, that if you're not a part of the mark of the beast, then it'd be hard for us to live. Now, I'm fighting against them with things that's wrote in the Constitution and our laws, not something I'm trying to get implicated into the laws. No, these things are already into the laws. Discrimination at in public places, police doing their job, law enforcement doing their jobs. These are things that's already in the law, and it really feels like to me that those rules was meant for the non-privileged, because I was saying that business wise, when you think about it, it was a dark skinned sister on TV. She was like, "Well, the Mexican got more than we do now," or something like that. But when you think about it, those people that's in position of power, mayors and stuff like that, the officials, they are, saying, basically hire people to balance the books, to be business people. So when you look at the economics of the dark skinned race majority, we actually cost them money. Most of us ain't got insurance, even like dark skinned people that have businesses that, fought they butt off to get a business, they really can't afford, the pressure that's being put at them to keep in business. And so, like upkeep and jokers out the dark skinned people throwing trash, going there, going there and order some food, come out, start, eating on the French fry, take the wrapper and throw it on the ground in front of people. And they, most people can't afford to keep it. Okay, so then rats and stuff start creating. People go behind the building, urinate on the folks wall, spray paint on the wall, throw trash behind the wall, and rats start to get created. Those rats, after they can't get too much, because most dots what we used to have, but nowadays with these 1350 they get paid by neighborhood watch, uh jokers flexing, but they still have the same mentality in mind. They throw trash out, they destroy. So those rats accumulate, you know what I'm saying? And I had a family member that worked at a restaurant in the hood, and you know, she explained one time that they came in, there was a dead rat in the fryer. Well, one of the owner's kids took the dead rat by the tail, you know, threw him in the garbage can, and shoot, they couldn't afford to start fresh with some fresh oil, so they heated it up. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the rat wasn't in it no more, but what about his, you know what I'm saying? So people get sick at the restaurant. It's costing the city money because you're on the government for the thing, or you ain't got no insurance, or the hospital can't turn you away, so now you're up in there, you can't pay, blah blah blah. So it's costing money. They're rather, I was using the incidents like a franchise. Franchise, they go by projectives, so they're looking at it. Okay, if we losing $13 every quarter or something like that. Whenever you know they do the projected, they losing $13. You add that up over a course of period of time, it's cheaper for them to shut that business down. Especially if the projected next year come out to be $14. They looking at a continual graphic of it going down, and you might say, well, $14 ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? But business wise, Joker looking at that thing as, you know what I'm saying, this is costing us money to keep it going rather than getting money out of it. And ain't nobody out here trying to have no business that ain't producing money but losing money. That don't make sense. So I'm in this video here and just say, you know what I'm saying, wake up. Um, yeah, wake up. I'm not a racist person. I'm not for one nationality to another nationality. I'm for unity and equality. The real equality. Don't pacify me. You know what I'm saying? I shot a video about no children left behind. Don't pacify me. If I can't read, I want to learn how to read. You know what I'm saying? Even if they dumb down the job that you're trying to get to, man, don't nobody want to be standing in front of nobody trying to write a ticket out you can't spell. You know, come on, real talk. Um, so love you guys. AAI, Americans Against Injustice, to the fullest. We out here doing this thing. They can't stop us. They be trying their best. Hey, God is in. I can tell you about my God. They can tell you about they got this and they got that. But my God got this. Love y'all.